Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I'm playing Hollow Knight. Last time on Hollow Knight, we were trapped inside the City of Tears, and we were forced to seek out the Soul Master and his ground-busting ability. I also eventually learned how to use that ability after some practice. And on this time on Hollow Knight, I want to head back to the Crystal Peak and zoom across some pits. I could have taken the Stagway there, but my intention is to take the long way back to the Crystal Peak. I have a few things on my mind that I want to do on the way. One of the things that I want to do on the way is visit the curator for the delicate curiosities and repair my charms. I would like to be wearing the Fragile Greed again. Get more money. There's also a few other things. I did not intend to do that. As always, with the beginning of these videos, I have to relearn which buttons do which and get those into my head. Is this new? Oh. Oh man, is this the elevator? It is the elevator. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that I went this way. Oh man, okay. There's one problem here. I want to go down and do the breakable ground. That was the way that I thought that we needed to use to get out of the City of Tears. So let's do that first, but I'm very excited to have unlocked that elevator. Alright, so where do I actually want to go? I guess I want to go down to where the blue pin is on my map. Pretty sure that's what the blue pin is for. I sense another enemy. I sense him very strongly now. Come on. There we go. So there is a breakable ground over this way, which leads back to the Fungal Wastes. And I'm going to go that way, because I want to break that ground, and I need to visit the Fungal Wastes anyway in order to go to the Curator for Delicate Curiosities. Still don't know how to beat... Wait a minute. I got an essence from that. Do I just get random essence when enemies die? Maybe I do. Maybe I just occasionally get essence when enemies die. But it's very rare. And then the main way I get essence is by actually trying to do stuff that gets us essence, like defeat ghosts or hit some trees with a special nail. I don't know why those things give you essence, but to be fair, I'm also getting soul by attacking enemies with a nail, so explanations are thin. Speaking of which, the words essence and the word soul basically mean the same thing. They're two different concepts in this game, but they do mean the same thing in English, more or less. I did notice down there that I unlocked a journal entry for that one enemy. Glad to see that. Whoa! I almost saved myself there, but I did not. Am I supposed to go up here? Yes. Do I know where I'm going? I think I might know where I'm going. That also reminds me that there's something on the map that I just did that I should take off the map. This is where we met Beefy Baghead. I wonder when we'll meet Beefy Baghead again. And speaking of characters, I should actually tell you my name for the character we met last time. The character we met last time, we met in the City of Tears. He had a little shop open there where instead of selling things, he was actually buying things. He was a collector, just like us. And so I am naming him Collector Companion. He thought that we wanted to sell him stuff, which was wrong, because we're also a collector. So instead, we're going to also collect things and eventually compare our collection with his. In other words, we've become good friends with a common goal. I do realize that it's possible that some of the things that I've collected in this game are meant solely for selling to that collector companion, and I'm not going to be doing that. There's plenty of money to get elsewhere, so I will be getting money elsewhere and keeping my collections secure, keeping my collections whole. I did notice again back there that I completed another entry in our Hunter's Journal, so this episode is already starting out on a strong foot. Hello, Curator. Let's repair a couple charms. Wonderful. Now, what do we want to wear? I'm going to take everything off so that I have the full set of notches to think about. I want the fragile greed and the fragile strength, or no, not that one, and the fragile heart. I want the gathering swarm, and then I only have one notch left. So I guess we'll get the wayward compass. I'm getting the wayward compass partially to help you, the viewer. I've noticed sometimes that when I'm looking at my map, I know where I am, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you know where I am. In my video editing, I've learned to start putting an orange dot on the screen where I am when I've got the map open, but I don't have the wayward compass on. But one of the other things I could do is just wear the wayward compass. So right now on my list of things, there is some breakable ground right up here where we first entered the Fungal Wastes. I think it's right this way. Right. So, what is this? It's a thing we can look at. A fossilized gome wedged into the rock. What? That added something to my... Ooh, money eggs. That added something to my Hunter's Journal, I think. Also, I wanted to see if there was something else up there. There's nothing... Yeah. I guess the only other thing up there was the way back. Great. We discovered something. And 2 money eggs. The money eggs are a definite success, and the other thing is a question for the future. In the Forgotten Crossroads, I want to go back to where we fought the false knight, which I need to go this way for. The reason I'm going back to where we fought the false knight is because I noticed last time when we discovered the maggots, I discovered while editing that the maggot that represented the false knight, I believe, had these bubbles of essence coming from it. And I didn't notice that the first time. I really should hit that with the dream nail and see if it does something. I noticed that while editing last video too, that the same sort of thing happened around the Soul Master. So let's hit this guy, see what it does. Well, it definitely did something. Did we enter the dream world again? I have to say this is not what I was expecting at all. Where are we going? We're fighting the False Knight again? Ah, is he a lot bigger this time? That's a lot bigger for sure. Oh my gosh, I died. Well then, wait a minute. My fragile heart didn't break. Oh, this is like an optional challenge. That's cool. Well, I guess let's do this optional challenge. So what's the actual path here? So there's a path up, which is what I took last time. And there's this path down, which I'm taking this time. It leads to the same place. Okay, I could have just entered it in either direction. Ooh. I kind of wish I was wearing a different set of charms right now. Specifically, I wish I was wearing the long nail. The rocks that are constantly falling from the ceiling are a problem. Ooh. Oh, when he falls on top of me, it deals 2 damage. This is a hard challenge. I'm glad this does not break my charms, because this is a real challenge. We're gonna go the short way this time. I have no idea when I can heal in this battle. I'll try just not to take damage. How about that? It's never quite worked before. Oh, I didn't have any soul, so I couldn't heal that time. Why didn't I have any soul? I'm not getting any soul from him. Whoa, that's a problem. That means that I can't heal even if I wanted to. Okay, I'm getting crushed. I will try it 2 more times. But 2 more is the most I'm going to spend on this right now. I might have to specifically wear some battle charms in order to successfully do this. So the Soul Master also had some essence bubbles around him. I noticed that when editing last time. So I guess there's also a repeat battle with the Soul Master that you can do. So it seems like my best bet for hitting him is dashing under him when he jumps at me. But that's also very dangerous, because he does 2 damage if I miss. Oh gosh. For example, I missed that time. Also, the rocks constantly fall. Jeez. Welp, I said I was doing it 2 more times, so here we go. I believe that I'm going to have to come back and try this in the future. But let's try it one more time, as I said I would. I got 2 hits on him right there. Oop, he got 2 hits on me. Oh man, I'm having a hard time dodging when he jumps at me, which is not good for my success. Okay, I've gotten a few hits on him. I do think this is going a little better than the last few times I tried. Getting hit by the rock is actually not that bad, because it means I didn't get too damaged from getting hit by him. Oh ho! Danger. And okay, we'll come back there later. I'm gonna have to think about how to defeat that. Definitely wearing different charms. I'm wearing at least 3 charms that do not help with that battle at all. I guess that's a good one for Joni's charm, right? I don't know. Actually, Joni's charm just has too many notches. That's a good one for the lifeblood heart charm, or whatever it's called. Because if I can't heal, then why not have 2 extra blue faces? Or 3 extra blue faces, maybe, because I found 3 of those now. So where is... It's right above me. If I go just a little bit above, I believe that's where we met the Morbid Miner. No, it's not. This is how we went to the Crystal Peak the first time. I wanted to take a new path. That is above us. I could go to the Temple of the Black Egg while we're here. I guess let's do that just to see what it is. It's got that giant symbol on my map. So let's discover what the game tells us about the Temple of the Black Egg now. I do really enjoy hitting enemies with rocks. It's fun. Temple of the Black Egg. Here it is. And we could hit it with the dream nail. Okay, it does nothing. Presumably we have to visit the 3 dreamers on our map before something happens there. And on that note, let me talk about the dreamers. So I think that the dreamers are ghosts, and there are 3 of them. We first saw their symbols right back there at the Temple of the Black Egg. Their symbols are on both the egg and on over the door on the outside of the temple. Let's visit the Morbid Miner before I continue. The Morbid Miner attacks me now? Oh, I'm so sad. When did we become enemies? When did we become enemies, Morbid Miner? I'm so confused. That makes me very sad. Okay, let's crush this. Oh, there was something... There was definitely something up there. Let's see if we can get to it. Yeah, look at that. So that was a thing made of rancid eggs? Is that what it was? Well, we got another rancid egg. Hooray. And then this is the room in the Crystal Peak that we found first, where we could not go up. Just to the left of us is where we initially entered the Crystal Peak. So I was in the middle about talking about the Dreamers. They have the 3 symbols for the Dreamers on the Temple of the Black Egg. And on the egg itself inside the temple. I believe that they are ghosts. We encountered them once when we fought the Nimble Protector. After we defeated the Nimble Protector, they, like, came out of the woodwork or something, and they knocked me out. And then they talked a bunch about the seals. So clearly the Dreamers have something to do with whatever the seals are. I need to go around the other way to get up. So let's do that. And the Dreamers do not agree about the seals. One of the Dreamers says that the seals cannot be broken, and another Dreamer says they must be broken. We encountered the Dreamers again in the resting grounds. Let me look at my map real quick. I want to go straight up. Great. Except that this may not be the way up. It is the way up. We encountered the Dreamers again in the resting grounds, where, according to the Mothseer, they forced us into the Dream Realm. Or something like that. And that's also the point at which the Dreamers were pinned on my map. I don't know what the seals are, or what they are holding back. I vaguely remember some exposition in this game talking about a plague. So perhaps the seals are somehow holding back a plague. Maybe the plague is some kind of superbug or parasite. I think so. This little sign of ghosts. So the sign of ghosts pointed over here, and I still think that I can't get that little shiny thing. I can't think of a way that I have power to go up like that. Did I bounce off of those things I broke? No, I don't think bouncing off of those things is giving me enough height. Oh my gosh, it did. Is this how we were supposed to get this? Or did I get here sooner than intended? Well, I got a King's Idol. Cool. I was trying to talk about the plague from the Dreamers. And it's hard to talk about that because there's so many interesting things like this that we're about to do. Where are we going? Whoa! So we are on the other side of one field of spikes, and we found another field of spikes. Okay, let's continue. I found yet another field of spikes. They do like their spikes. I'm trying to cancel the the super dash so that I see what's happening around me. I keep looking at my map because it's similar to the button that I would press for the super dash. So I keep pressing it intending to do the super dash and instead randomly looking at my map. There's a path down and then there's a path left. Let's look at the down path first. Whoa. We are very far to the left, but still in the Crystal Peak. There's another money egg. That's great. Ooh, a grub. You're free! Ah! What in the world? What are you? Was that a fake grub? There was a grub that attacked me. Okay, this is the real grub, right? You're free? Okay. I'm glad the grubs don't attack me. That was just some weird fake grub. Also a new enemy. Weird fake grub. Let's go to the left. Crash into an elevator. Where does the elevator take us? Oh man, this is Dirtmouth. And we found out what our simple key does. By random chance.
Really?
Oh, okay. You're not attacking me, right? After the morbid miner attacked me, I get worried. How will you help me? The Confessor. Interesting. We leave our regrets like black stains. Do I have regrets? Is he referring to our darkness? We collect all of our darkness, sir. We don't leave our black stains in the world. I wonder what happens when you leave darkness. Whoa. Hello, ghost. I mean, kind of, yeah. I'm forcing a lot of work on the gravedigger. So if I hit the gravedigger with the dream nail, I got an essence from that? Just one though, right? Since we're in Dirtmouth, let's check our shops. I've bought so much. Well, I'm happy to buy anything if you get anything else. Let me know. I'd like to subscribe to your service. A trinket hustler. We definitely want a mask shard. I think I want the mask shard the most. Let's get the mask shard. Ooh, we only need one more. Whoa. We could get another one right now. Let me look at other things. Another simple key. The Sprint Master, I don't really care about that. The Heavy Blow is kind of interesting. I don't really care too much about the Stalwart Shell. You know, let's get another Mask Shard. I wonder how many Mask Shards he can sell. If I look again, does he have another one? Holy... He has another Mask Shard. Well, great. Let's go back to the Crystal Peak. So I can super dash across the other pit I've been thinking about at the Crystal Peak. And while I'm going back, I will attempt to talk more about the Dreamers. So the seals. I don't know what they're holding back. I vaguely remember some exposition about a plague. So perhaps the seals are holding back a plague. Since there is conflict among the Dreamers, you know, one of them thinks that the seals must be undone, and one of them thinks that they can't be undone. I'm curious about that too. Man, that was kind of fun zipping across that entire way. To learn more about the Dreamers, I definitely need to visit the places on my map marked with the Dreamer symbols. But I'm thinking that the parasite might be some super bug that is running rampant, and my job here is to stem the corruption. Also, my little knight's name, his last name might be Aaron, first name Samus, and the space pirates might be involved somehow. But I think next on that plot line, which may be the main plot line of the game, honestly, but next on that plot line is visiting the Dreamer locations on the map. I noticed a marker on my map over here. It was marking this grub, wasn't it? Alright, we're going to do some map cleanup. So, we got that grub. We don't need that anymore. We got that. That was cool. I don't remember that one. We should probably go up and look at that. We also did this one. That was the breakable ground we just did there. I should probably put a pin in my map here for challenging the false knight again. Ooh, we should go here sometime. I'm gonna pin that just so that I remember to do that. What else did we do? We did this one. This was the breakable place, right? I think that was the breakable place. Let me think about that a little bit more before I take it off the map. It has to have been. Right? I'm going to leave that one on the map. And then I think that is all. We can go back to Joni's repose at some point and break through that. Great. There's a lot of good stuff. I'm going to go left and up and see what that red pin that I made on my map was. I'm also coming a little bit close to the end of this episode, so I'm going to do only a little bit more before I save. Not that this hasn't been great. We've done a lot of things this episode. Aha. That was the one. And there's some breakable ground here. Yeah, we're standing right on it. Cool. And there's a money egg on the left here. And another one of those rancid egg creatures. Let's get this money egg first. And this money egg. And then this rancid egg for some reason. I don't really know why we are collecting rancid eggs. I like collecting the king's idols and the hollow nest seals. Those seem interesting. They speak of history, but the rancid eggs are a little bit less intriguing. There's a place up here that I've never been, according to my map. And I've never been there because I don't know how. I can do the thing where I bounce off this guy, right? Almost. Come on. I'm trying not to hit you so I can use you to get up here. Great. More Crystal Peak. And this might be an area that I wasn't supposed to have gotten to yet. Oh gosh. Let's heal once. And then be a little bit more careful with that guy. He's wielding a crystal beam weapon. So I don't know if I have cheesed my way up here by bouncing off of an enemy to get here. So I don't know if we're gonna have some problems going up in this area. I am going to hit the tree. I just wanted to take care of this enemy first. Alright, tree. As we learned last time, there's a visual indication when you have collected all the things. The screen stops having the bubbles in it. So like right here, I can get up there, but I have to try harder than maybe I'm supposed to have to try. I think that at some point we're going to get a higher jump, and that's when you're supposed to really come up here and do this. But there was an enemy right there, and I've played enough video games to know that you can bounce off of enemies to get places. So I did that instead. I need to go to the top of the... Whoa, I'm almost dead. Let's heal a couple times. This is not an area where death does nothing to us. I see no other way to get up there except by going back. So I'm going back to go up. Let's see, there is that right there. We carefully do not fall down. We jump on the side. We jump on this. Oh no, I did not jump on the side. All right, let's try it again. Almost there. The fact that I'm using this left wall to get here makes me think that there are two intended paths. One intended path is you get some ability to jump higher, and then you go here. And another intended path is what we did, where you can get here sooner by cheesing the system a little bit. That looks like a door to another room, so we won't do that yet. Oh no. Welp. That finishes the tree. Let's go to our tree. Hooray. Energy contained. There was definitely a path up and to the right. Is there also a path just to the right? There is. Huh. That guy is going to be a little bit difficult to fight, isn't he? Oh gosh. Let's go back. I am very close to death, and I'm surrounded by spikes. Where do we go from here? Well, I could go the upper path and hope that there is a less dangerous thing there. I guess I'm going to do that. Why is the sound of me smashing into the wall not happening? Is that what happens when you're at 1 health? Also, why am I having so much trouble? I've done this 3 or 4 times now. Half the sounds in the game stopped happening. I wonder if that's when you're at 1 health, and it's supposed to indicate that you should go back, you should heal. You should not go forward into new things. Ho ho ho. Death. So, there's a couple things that I could do right now. I do want to save and exit, but I don't really want to exit with my darkness out there. So I'm going to collect my darkness. Hello, Fast Forward Friend here again while my buddy CC gets back to where he foolishly died. The letter of my day is D, and D is for dolphin. It should have come to no surprise that my favorite animal, starting with the letter D, is the dolphin. Dolphins are the cats of the sea. They are intelligent, they like to play, they can leap really high in the air, and they like to murder other animals for fun. They're also very social, which isn't like all cats, but lions are social. The house cat, on the other hand, can do without other cats. Dolphins live in the water, basically all the time, but they breathe air. They don't have gills like fish, so they spend the majority of their life holding their breath. Anywho, let's go back to pointing and laughing at Collection Connoisseur. At least, that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh right, I needed to cheese this one, didn't I? I let him hit me to get the last one there. That seemed like a little bit of an easier way to do it. So when I hit those guys, they stop attacking me. I should use that knowledge. It makes it a lot safer to go toe-to-toe with them. That guy, I think I'm going to just avoid him. Oh no, no, no. This is going terribly. Have to go up. You will heal me a little bit. I think this is the episode in which I've died the most. But to be fair, most of that was in that one challenge in the dream world, where I didn't actually lose any of the charms. I didn't generate a darkness. So I don't know if those technically count. They do seem to count to me. So all we have to do is go up and attack him, and we got him. But my darkness is in here somewhere. Yeah, it's right up there. There it is. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Whoa, he can use spells just like me? I had no idea. You may question why I'm going forward, and it's mainly because I hate going back. This is dangerous, though. Very dangerous. We're going to heal all the way up, or almost all the way. I do want a bench, which means I should probably just go back and go to the bench that I know. Oh. I'm stopped by going up. Well, that's fair. I didn't have the ability to go up here in the first place. I just managed to get here, so I guess that's another place where they force you to have the ability that you should have already had. Maybe I could have used the enemy up there to cheese it again. Intentionally get hit by that enemy that shoots out the little spike things. I think that I could have done that. But there's much more to explore, so I'm going to do more exploration before we do something as crazy as that. Next time, of course. Right now, we're just going to a bench. By the way, thank you for hitting me that last time. It helped me get up. And there is a bench just to the left of us. There we go. There's a lot more Crystal Peak to explore, and I still want to dash over that hit that leads to the resting grounds. So, plenty to do next time. In this video, I counted 2 new characters we met. One of those is the Gravedigger, which may not be much of a new character. We also wrote 6 new entries in our Hunter's Journal, more than any episode since we got the Hunter's Journal. If you'd like to see a detailed tracking sheet, there's a link in my video description. Thanks for watching.